rock and roll. This is the second last one. Is that right? Was that last one 8? Hold on, 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was 8. So this is number 9. It could have been Tubular Bells, which I've probably listened to more often. But my reason for not putting Tubular Bells in is because everyone's heard Tubular Bells and you know it's amazing. And it's also only 20 minutes long, because the second side I don't really class as being Tubular Bells. Tubular Bells is just side 1. Side 2 is kind of, yeah, it's alright, but it's not good. Whereas Amarok is an odd one. It's from 1990, and I don't think it did very well. It's an hour long, and the CD is just 1 track. So in this one it's 2 tracks because it's split in the middle. But this is nuts. It's got so much on it for only having 1 song. Out of all, Omadon could almost have made it onto this list as well. Omadon's amazing. So Tubular Bells, Omadon and Amarok, but Amarok is the icing on the cake. I mean, it's quite recently. Well, when I say quite recently, it's 1990. But it's the angriest album ever. Actually, I had Baby Metal as one of my earlier top right records. It's Baby Metal it's almost Baby Metal, apart from it doesn't have the Japanese singing in it, but it's like, it's so unbelievably epic. I mean, I remember sitting listening. I went through a phase for about 2 months, or at least a couple of weeks, where I listened to this in its entirety every day. Like, but I just sitting there, just not doing anything else. You know, just sat it up, had it up stupidly loud. I just sat there and listened to it every day for a few weeks, and it's just, there's so much on it. You get this is it's a slip through. I don't think it's anything like one of his better selling albums. I mean, I think even the ones after this that you see a lot of. This is a rare one to actually find in vinyl, or it was when I used to go and look in record shops. You can probably get it in CD or whatever, because they probably reissued it. But there might have been a problem with Virgin Records with it. Actually, maybe that's one of the reasons why it never really showed up very much. Because there's a bit where he's on the phone shouting. And this, I mean, it's nuts, and he's just going, no, like pure anger. Oh, it's like, I think that's meant to be a phone call to Richard Branson, I think. And it's got a bit at the end where it's got a speech, like a 5-minute speech by Maggie Thatcher in it, with this crazy music going on, like a sort of sea shanty type thing, and then she's dancing, and you can hear that, and then at the end she falls out a window. You're like, pure. You just listen to this thing and it's just nuts. It's also got the maddest stereo stuff in it. There's a bit where it kind of goes beep 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 beep, and it's like ding 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 ding. It's like absolutely, it's mind blowing. But it's not one you sit and go, "Aye, what do you think of this?" And you stick it on for 30 seconds. So you got to sit and listen to it in a oneer. Well, this one you get a wee break halfway through because it's a record. I think it was ideally meant for a CD, and I always remember being a wee bit disappointed in the CD. Whoever it was that mastered the CD didn't quite get it right, because when you put it in, it was 60 minutes and 1 second, and you're like, oh, it was meant to be exactly an hour. It was probably one of the constraints he gave himself to do it. So in saying that, it must be a special record as well, because if it's 60 minutes, this must be 30 minutes aside, which is you can kind of see the grooves are dead close together on it. And I'm pretty sure Tubular Bells is only... I'm not even sure... Tubular Bells is even 20 minutes. Is it 16 or 17 or something? I don't know. But it's basically Tubular Bells on steroids. It's just amazing. And he plays that many instruments on it. So he must have had some crazy... a mega tracker. Not like the original Tubular Bells, where he had like an 8-track that he used at night in a barn. And he played the 6 instruments himself and overdubbed them. This has just got everything on it. Amazing guitar playing, amazing bass playing, all your ukuleles and organs and shoes, Hoover. You know what I mean? Wonga box. I don't even know what somebody. Toy dog. You know, it's and the thing is, once you've read it and you've been listening to the record, you will hear toy dog. I'm not sure exactly what it is. In fact, I do know what it is. There's a bit with Barker in it. It's just yeah, nuts. And the last one is Hanging Tubes, which is obviously not Tubular Bells. It's Hanging Tubes. Yeah. Door, face slap. You know what I mean? It's like, it's nuts. check it out. I'm sure that someone must have put it on YouTube. In fact, someone definitely put it on YouTube, because I remember commenting on it saying I think it's the heaviest album in the world, and someone liked it. I seem to remember that about 6 months ago. So it's on YouTube, which obviously it's not going to have the dynamic range or anything like the record or the CD does, but if you smoke weed, if you have a joint and do that. I don't anymore, but it's like just stick it on, or if you're coming pissed at night and you reckon you can still stay awake for an hour, put this on and you'll just be, it's just right, rock and roll. Right, so that's me. I've only got one more to go. So this is number 9. So one more to go, and then I will probably leave it at that. I've actually thought of it. I've missed out a couple that I should have put on anyway, so it might not be limited to 10 during this week when I'm putting them up. I might find something else and maybe do another one next week or something. Don't know. Rock and roll.